Hello, and this is part 2 of the first wash and clean of the Alfa Restoration, again on the super cheap. So everything under a tenner really, everything you can find in your local Halfords or probably Asda. Certainly Amazon have all these things for super cheap, or even better, Wish if you're willing to wait a month or two. Nothing that you see here is of any great value. And yeah, you can go into Halfords and see a clear bar kit for about £30, which has got a really nice lubricant. So what you can see is doing here is just using the wash water as the lubricant. So what that does, it helps the clear bar skate over the top of the paint and remove the contaminants, almost like an adhesive. But it is quite aggressive, and you see there that was a little bit dry to start clear barring, but again, just remember that I don't really care at this point. Putting little micro scratches in wasn't important. So if you're going to clear bar your own car, which I think you certainly should when you pick up a brand new car, because you wonder when is the last time it got clear barred. What that does is it just takes all the contamination out your clear coat, and as soon as you put on your wax or your sealant or your ceramic, it can stick straight to that clear coat and last a long time. But if you're putting protection on top of dirt, well, that dirt's probably going to see through or just come off. So where you would find it at its worst element is front of your bonnet. That's where it's picking up all the road film, and on your wings and your driver's door, that's where you tend to see the little rust marks coming through with these tiny iron particles coming off your brake pads and stuff. You very rarely need to do the roof like I'm doing here. It's just it was sat under a tree, and all that tree sap just needs scrubbed out and really decontaminated with the clear bar. So you get about, I don't know, let's say like 2 dice size worth, and you squash it down into a coin size, and then just start working it over the paint, and it'll start pulling out the contamination. It'll turn black probably because you'll be removing iron and tar and things like that. And really the most pleasing thing ever about it is the paintwork becomes super slick. It's almost like a Teflon pan with oil in it. You could put a 10p on a flat surface, it would just come flying straight off. So it is worth doing once every 6 months, a year or whatever. If you're going to do a ceramic coating or something like that, you really need to make sure that there's nothing left on that clear coat or on that paintwork before you add your expensive top coat. So this is the way to do it. Probably takes about an hour to do an entire car, but the bonnet, the wings, the front doors, that's what's going to get the most contamination. This is how to whip it off. I think for the most part here it was a little bit dry, so by the end it's you can definitely see the marks left by the clear bar, because it's cheap clear bar. My lubrication is just soapy water, which is fine. You just got to be a bit more gentle and ambient here. I just need to scrub. So there we go. That was you know, just finishing up the clay bar, and at this point, when you're rubbing your mitt over there, you can really feel how slick the paintwork is. You know, you've no contaminants left in the clear coat, so it is ready for the next phase, which will probably be a buff. You know, because if we're going to take the buffer onto that thing, or any kind of abrasive polish, we don't want anything left on that paint to get scrubbed around. So it felt really lovely just to finish that nice and slick paint work, and it's ready for the next phase.